Hi guys, welcome to this crash course in worship guitar. Now, all I'm going to do is just talk you through some really easy things to do so you can develop your skills as a worship guitarist. Now, the style I play guitar in is quite rhythm driven. I'm a drummer first and foremost. So when I started to learn guitar, it was the rhythm that really came naturally to me, and the fretting that kind of came second. But I think there's a really simple way to get around this. If rhythm is a challenge to you, there are some things you can do, and I'd be encouraging you to just try and keep it as simple as you can. So, for example, in a song that's in 4/4, you don't have to be playing all the time. You don't have to be doing any complex rhythms. You could just play on the first beat in the bar of every bar. Keep it really simple and just let it ring out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see, you can keep it really simple and still make it really nice. And if you do that as well, it helps to get ready for the next chord as well, because that's one of the biggest challenges when you're starting out is shifting chords. So if you want to keep it simple and not make it sound messy, that's a good place to start. So I'm going to show you a song that should be really familiar to you. It's called "Here I Am to Worship" by Tim Hughes, and it's a good starting point for anyone who's kind of interested in learning worship guitar. And this is a song that works really well if you do just want to play on the first beat of the bar. So you're going to need a few different chords, but I'm mostly going to be working in making it as simple as possible, hopefully here. So first of all, you're going to need the chord D, and for the chord D, you're going to need these bottom 3 strings to fret down. So you're going to need the 4th one down here. You're going to need 2nd fret. The 6th one down. You're going to need 2nd fret 2, and the 5th one down. You're going to need 3rd fret, and that's the chord of D. And to play the chord of D nicely, you just want to play the bottom 4 strings. You don't want to play the top 2 strings. They're going to make the chord sound a bit muddy. So here we go. Here's D. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep this 4th finger pretty much planted there. I'm not really going to move that because I'm all about efficiency. I like to try and make things as simple as possible. And if I can keep a finger rooted when I'm playing a chord progression, that's going to help the sound. It's going to help me because I'm not going to have to move so much, and it's just going to generally help the music. So I'm going to keep that finger there, and I'm going to move the other 2 fingers, and I'm going to go for the D string, which is the 3rd one down, and the G string, which is the 4th one down, and I'm going to play those on the 2nd fret. That's going to be my A chord. And then I'm going to play E minor. I'm going to shift these 2 fingers. I'm not going to change the fret, but shift them both down a string. That's going to be my E minor. So I've got my D, I've got my A, I've got my E minor. And you can see the only fingers I'm moving are my index finger and my middle finger. I'm keeping my 4th finger planted, and my pinky finger is just floating and not doing anything really. So I've got my 3 chords to start with, and they're going to be the first 3 chords of the song. The other one I'm going to do is the chord of G, which comes a little bit later in the verse. And again, I'm going to keep this 4th finger planted. I'm going to put my middle finger over onto the E string, the low E string, and put it on the 3rd fret, and that's going to shape my G chord. Now you can play G chord like in different ways. There's different ways you can do it, but I'm just going to keep it simple for this song when I'm in the key of D. I'm just going to keep that 4th finger planted, and I'm just going to pop that middle finger up there on the 3rd fret. So I've only got 2 fingers down. It's a very simplified G chord, but hopefully it'll help us to play. So it will sound a bit like this, and remember, I'm just going to play on the first beat of the bar, and it's going to give you a flavour of how simple you can make a song, but also keep a kind of nice sound that will fit with other musicians as well when it comes to that. So it goes a bit like this. This is my intro. 1, 2, 1, 4. So you can see that I'm changing after 2 beats for the first 2 chords, and then the third chord is a whole bar. So it's half a bar for the first 2 chords each, and then it's a full bar for the third chord. First time round it's D, A, E minor. Second time round it's D, A, G. So let's hear what that sounds like when I sing with it too. Okay, so I'm going to do an intro. D, A, E minor, D, A, G. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this heart adore you. Hope of a life spent with you. 3, 4, and then G again. 1, 2. So here I am to worship. Back to the D. And so you can see that really simple, but it sounds fine on its own. But if you added other instruments as well, other melody instruments, or maybe a pad sound on the keyboard, you're going to be able to do a lot over the top of that. But you've got a simple rhythm, a simple sound, you're letting it ring out, and it's something you can build upon. So we get to the chorus. Here I am to 1, 2, 3, 4, A, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, G. And then back into the verse. King of all days, oh so highly exalted. And you go on from there. So you can see it's even simpler on the chorus than it is in the verse. Now, of course, there's a bridge to this song as well. So we'll just go through that quickly as well. But you can see that once you've got those initial chords together, this song's going to become very simple to play, both rhythmically and in terms of chord progression. So I'll never know how much it cost to see my sin upon that cross, and I'll never know how much it cost to see my sin upon that cross. Again, keeping it really simple. So you've got your A. So just like we've been doing already. So I'll never do D, 2, G, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So A2, D2, G2, 3, 4, A2, D2, G2, 3, 4. And I'll never know how much it cost to see my sin upon that cross. I'll never know how much it cost to see my sin upon that cross. And then if you're feeling confident, you can just build on that rhythm back into the chorus. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, and it goes from there. So what you've got there is you've got about 5 chords, really simple chords. You've got your D, you've got your A, you've got your E minor, you've got your G. That's basically it. There's 4 chords there. So it's a really simple song to play. The rhythm's really simple, and I encourage you to just have a play with that. try and keep that fourth finger rooted. You basically can keep it there for every chord in the song, and just have a play around and see how you get on. And I hope it's something that will help you to develop in other songs too. And if you'd like any more tips, please let me know, and I'll be sure to try and help in the future. Thanks very much, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.